All right, now, wow, it has been an interesting day. Mr. Henry Cavill, I hope I pronounced that correctly, is said to have stepped down from the role of Clark Kent, aka the Man of Steel Superman, in the DC cinematic universe. I'm going to be honest here. Batman v Superman and Justice League have gotten a lot of flack. I can definitely understand why. But at the same time, I did enjoy the movies for what they were. But to be honest, I feel like Civil War was definitely better than Batman v Superman. And I mean, Justice League versus, let's just say, the original Avengers movie. I feel like that was better than that. Like, there is no need of me even trying to compare Infinity War to Justice League. I just feel like that is something that's like comparing you know, like a saltine cracker to, you know, a well done steak. I don't know, just a random comparison there. But basically, I mean, you know, I did look at a few videos. I read a couple of articles. I like to let this stuff simmer for a little bit, you know, just to let the rumors pass by and get to the hard facts. And basically, it just seems like, you know, due to the fact that the DC cinematic universe doesn't have any remote interest at the moment of doing a Man of Steel 2 anytime soon, you know, Henry Cavill, you know, just figured that it was best to move on to other projects. I mean, honestly, I don't think that doesn't mean it's an impossibility for him to eventually return to the role if they do a Man of Steel 2 within the next few years. But to be honest, I've been hearing so many other movies. I feel like they are talking about doing a Supergirl movie, and like the Gotham Sirens, the Joker film, whatever new Batman film they're doing, Flashpoint, Suicide Squad 2, I believe, the Aquaman film coming up, of course, Shazam coming up, of course, in later as well. But basically, I can understand how he feels. I mean, the fact that well, pretty much every movie he's been in has been poorly reviewed. I mean, I feel like, you know, that's just talent wasted. I believe he was in the new Mission Impossible. Then, of course, you know, he just got cast in the Witcher series. I'm not familiar with it, but I do remember the announcement last week sometime. But really, this video is kind of a mix between Henry stepping down, but also the rumors of apparent interest in Michael B. Jordan, aka Killmonger from the Black Panther Marvel Cinematic Universe, becoming Superman in the DC universe. Now, let me just say, as a black man and as a comic book fan, I don't think this is a good idea. I mean, this isn't like, no, Superman is white, so he has to be a white or Caucasian. Nah, that ain't true. I mean, he's Kryptonian, who does have the physical features of a Caucasian male. But at the same time, you can't say there isn't a black Superman, because there has been. Again, this is how the internet, because I did not even bother to look at the comment sections on any of like the articles on Facebook, like where it says Michael B. Jordan could be taking the Superman role, because I know that will be filled with ignorance, not just race relation ignorance, but comic book ignorance, because there has been African American, or I guess you could say Superman, who have the appearances of an African American. Final Crisis, the New 52, basically, I believe this variation of Superman was actually the president of the United States, and he was Superman. The name escapes me. I actually remember reading the comics, but there have been black Supermen. Two things on this. Number one, if Michael B. Jordan does an amazing job with the role, then yeah, that would be awesome. But I don't think it should be the main, like, Earth 1 or, you know, main series Superman. I think if they did like a multiverse story, then definitely. But in terms of like the core Superman of the DC cinematic universe, it should be a Superman that looks closer to the comics, meaning not a black, Mexican, or Hispanic person, but someone who does, well, look like a white person, because that's Superman. I'm just saying, because you can get mad at me in the comments all you want, but it just irks me when people just spit out ignorance, because you can just tell they've never read a damn comic book. Enough said. But, you know, hopefully to be honest, I haven't been excited. Look, Wonder Woman was amazing. I'm actually looking forward to Aquaman and Shazam, because Shazam looks so ridiculously funny that I'm going to have a good time enjoying it. And then Aquaman, I just like the different take with the character. But yeah, with like Batman v Superman, I remember like the second trailer, like the big trailer. It was great just seeing Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne, you know, going at it back and forth with words. But then you see Lex Luthor and it's like, and then even worse, you got the Doomsday and I'm like, no. And yeah, it was just, DC has been trying to catch up with the MCU. But the thing to remember is Marvel took their time. It was a 10-year project in the making. With Iron Man 10 years ago to the Infinity War we just got. Then, of course, we got future films coming up. But at the same time, they didn't do every single Avengers character with a solo film. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, and Thor, Iron Man 2, then they did the first Avenger film. With DCU, it's like you had Man of Steel, then it was Batman v Superman, and then Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, and, you know, the movies that are soon to follow. But the thing is, you can't rush this thing. It's just you have to take your time to establish the characters. Now, what really sucks, and this is why the DC, hopefully Flashpoint, just like the comic books, which switched the comic books to the New 52, will just revamp everything. You need to take your time to establish these characters, because it's even watching like a TV show, a sitcom, or drama, it kind of irks me whenever a main character gets recast, because it's like, man, all right, this person is good, but they don't have the same flair and charm as the actor or actress that was portraying this particular character for like 4 seasons. Kind of like when when the original Harriet left Family Matters during the last season, and then they replaced her. I was kind of like, yeah. Or even like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with the whole Aunt Viv situation. Yeah, I mean, same rules apply there in my mind. But I haven't really been excited about the DC cinematic universe in a while, because of the fact that they keep announcing movies, but then those movies get scrapped or pushed back. They announce a movie that I'm like excited for, like, yeah, Flash film, and then they go through like a bunch of directors because people come in, then they quit. So with DC, it's more of a like, okay, whenever something comes out and if it looks halfway decent, I might go see it. With Marvel, it's like, oh, damn, I know I'm going to see that. But hopefully they're able to get their act together soon. But in the meantime, I'm not against reading the comics, going back and looking at the animated series like Justice League, Static Shock, Batman Beyond, Batman animated series, Superman. I got all that stuff on DVD. And then, of course, you know, like the direct-to-video DC animated films, which are fantastic, like Batman Under the Red Hood. I'm actually looking at my Blu-ray stack in front of me, and I got all of them. So, yeah, I'll just stick with that. Even the video games have great storylines, like Injustice. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Michael B. Jordan will be the next Superman? Like I said, continuity-wise, I would rather it be like a Superman from the comic books. But if they ever did like a Final Crisis, or they went to a different Earth or whatever, then to have an African-American featured Superman, I'm not against that. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll talk to you all soon.